Well, here we are in December, last month of the year, and probably already thinking about next year. I'm hearing a lot of conversations that say, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do in January, but there isn't a whole lot of what I'm going to do this month. I'm hearing a lot of I'm writing off December and looking ahead to January. And December is like one of the easiest pickup months to be able to pick a few things up and to do it fairly easily because of the environment that's created to facilitate that. And the environment that I'm talking about is just simply social gatherings, reasons to get together with other people. People are much more expansive and available with their time during the holiday season. Even though it is more rushed, there's an expectation that people are going to connect more and be more available to connect. And particularly if you bring that story forward with you as you're reaching out to people this month. The question I often get is like, I would do that, but I don't know what to say to them once I discover I can help them without pitching or bragging. And to that, I say exactly, because you've never practiced a conversation for that purpose and for that means. Those are their own kind of specific conversations. As we look at conversations in general, if you just look at your own career, you've had a lot of the same conversations over and over with different people over time. We get good at certain conversations. And so what I'm going to invite you to do is to get good at a new conversation where you can take the opportunity to speak into opportunity, create the possibility of exploring something together, and or even setting up an engagement to work together. But particularly when I'm thinking about this holiday season, right? I'm thinking about you maybe going out to some social gatherings, some different meetups, maybe a holiday party that people in your network are in, a good opportunity to talk about what you're up to now in a way that is going to like spur people to see opportunity for you to make more connections, but to do it in a really casual and organic sort of way. So I'm thinking back to a time that I was at a fundraiser, and I had a really unique opportunity to MC the event, one of my talents from the past. And so I was having a great time doing that. And while I was there standing by the punch bowl, I met a vice president of a major banking institution. In fact, the vice president of sales of a major bank, a nationwide bank. And I have a sales program that is actually, it's a communication program that transforms your communication so that sales just happen naturally. And I think, oh my gosh, this would be a really good fit for the culture of this bank. And here I am, I'm talking, I'm right here beside this guy, and when we're talking by the punch bowl about like the charity and the fundraiser and that sort of thing. And I'm racking my brain thinking, what can I say? Like, what can I tell him? Hey, you're in sales. I have a sales program. No, that would be too, then that would sound like I was just like boasting or trying to get something. I need to ask something about him. I need to find out something about him. So I said, so how are sales going this year, with the lack of anything else to ask? And he said, oh, they're going fine. Yeah, we're having a good year. And I'm like, great. And then I'm just racking my brain. And at that point, he turns away and then moves on to another part of the room. And I'm standing there thinking, I just blew the perfect opportunity to introduce my unique style of communication transformation that could make a huge difference for his bank, for him, for his career, everything. And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that conversation. I wasn't ready to lead that conversation. Because we all need, if we are employed ourselves, we need to be our own leaders and get out and lead those conversations that lead to possibilities of working together. So I went home and I went to work on putting together, what are the questions that I need to ask that will open up the opportunity? What will be the questions I need to ask that'll create the awareness in this person of the value that I bring, such that this person would want to meet with me? And I wrote those questions down. And when other opportunities arose, I did use those questions and I did get a meeting. out of those, and I started using that with my clients, and they started finding that getting meetings with important people that they wanted to do business with were getting easier and easier. And that's what I want to show you in the webinar that's coming up very soon. I'm going to give you a template. I'm going to show you transition questions, a structure. It's going to be simplified and broken down and really easy to engage so that you can maximize this holiday season and set up your next year with a really, really profitable first quarter. I look forward to seeing you in the webinar.